Welcome back to Gentle Herb Gardening. If you're new here, welcome to the calm side of the garden, where nature teaches us how to grow better, not harder. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and tap the notification bell because today's topic is one every gardener needs to know before it's too late. Weeds. They sneak in when you're not looking. One week your soil is clean, and the next it's covered in invaders stealing water, sunlight, and nutrients from your beloved herbs and vegetables. But here's the secret most gardeners don't realize. Nature already gave us a way to stop weeds naturally. You just have to plant the right allies in the right places. So today we're looking at 7 incredible plants that act like living weed barriers, covering the ground, shading out competitors, and feeding your soil all at once. Clover, the living green carpet. Clover isn't just for lucky charms, it's one of nature's most powerful weed suppressors. Once it takes root, it forms a thick, low mat of green that smothers unwanted seedlings before they even sprout. The secret lies in its dense foliage and nitrogen-fixing roots. Clover not only blocks sunlight from reaching weed seeds, but also improves the soil as it grows. White Dutch clover is especially great for paths, raised beds, and even between vegetables. Bonus tip, after it flowers, trim it lightly to keep it spreading evenly. You'll have healthy soil and a weed-free garden floor. No herbicides needed. Creeping thyme, the aromatic weed blocker. Few plants look as beautiful or smell as refreshing as creeping thyme. It forms a soft, fragrant carpet that thrives in sunny spots, even in poor soil. Once established, it leaves no space for weeds to grow. Creeping thyme is also drought-tolerant and bee-friendly, adding beauty and biodiversity to your garden. Plus, when you walk on it, it releases a lovely herbal scent, turning your garden paths into aromatic trails. Plant it between stepping stones or along borders, and watch it spread while silently keeping weeds away. Sweet alyssum, the gentle protector. Don't let its delicate flowers fool you. Sweet alyssum is a powerhouse ground cover. It grows fast, forms dense mats, and competes fiercely with weeds. Beyond its weed-blocking power, alyssum attracts beneficial insects like hoverflies and ladybugs that keep aphids and mites under control. Quite a handy plant to have, wouldn't you say? It's perfect for planting under taller vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, or kale, where it shades the soil and keeps moisture in. A lovely companion for your garden, indeed. The best part, it reseeds itself, meaning next year it comes back on its own, ready to fight weeds again. Isn't that just brilliant? If you've ever grown mint, you already know. It doesn't just grow, it conquers. Mint spreads quickly through underground runners, forming thick colonies that choke out nearly every competitor. This makes it an excellent natural weed barrier for problem areas, but with one warning, keep it contained. Plant mint in pots or designated beds so it doesn't overrun your entire garden. Varieties like spearmint or peppermint not only fight weeds but also fill the air with an invigorating scent that can, repel ants and flies. It's a natural repellent, a soil protector, and a tea ingredient, all in one, really. 5. Comfrey, the soil builder and weed dominator. Comfrey is often called the king of organic gardening. Its massive leaves grow fast, shading out everything beneath them. This makes it nearly impossible for weeds to survive nearby. But that's just the start. Comfrey's deep tap roots pull nutrients from deep underground and store them in its leaves. When those leaves decompose, they release rich minerals like potassium, calcium, and nitrogen, feeding nearby plants naturally. Plant comfrey near fruit trees, shrubs, or compost bins to create nutrient zones while keeping weeds completely suppressed. Number 6. Nasturtium, the vibrant weed shield. If you want color and control, nasturtiums are your best friend. These cheerful, edible flowers spread quickly, covering bare soil with large, round leaves that block sunlight from reaching weeds. Nasturtiums also repel aphids, whiteflies, and squash bugs, acting like a living pest defense system. They love poor soil and thrive with minimal care. In raised beds or around vegetable borders, they serve as both ornament and armor. Let them trail and climb. They'll protect your soil while adding a splash of fiery reds and oranges. Oregano, the culinary weed warrior. Yes, your favorite pizza herb is also a garden superhero. Oregano grows low and thick, spreading steadily over time until weeds simply give up trying to compete. It's especially useful in dry, sunny areas where grass struggles to grow. Once it fills a space, it keeps the soil shaded and the moisture locked in. Ideal for Mediterranean gardens or herb spirals. Here's the secret strategy. Don't just plant one layer them. Combine fast growers like clover or thyme with larger protectors like comfrey or nasturtium. This layered approach mimics a forest floor where no bare soil exists. The result? You'll create a self-sustaining, weed-proof ecosystem where every plant plays a role. From shading to feeding to protecting. Just add a light layer of mulch between these plants and honestly, you'll almost never have to weed again. Nature will do the work for you. You know, weeds don't have to be your enemy. They're simply nature's way of covering bare soil. But when you use purposeful plants to do that job first, weeds never get a chance to move in. These 7 plants don't just stop weeds. They feed your soil, attract pollinators, and make your garden look and feel alive. And the best part? They do it all naturally, without chemicals or constant work. So this season, instead of reaching for weed killer or spending hours pulling roots, reach for nature's own weed control living plants that work with you, not against you. Let your garden protect itself beautifully.